Legend has it that lost among the waves sits a solitary island called Themyscira, shrouded in secrecy and inhabited solely by women.
Hey Wiz, guess what's my new #1 vacation spot?
Hello, nurse.
Despite their paradise isle far from civilization, the women of Themyscira are more dangerous than you'd think. They are Amazons, immortal warriors created by the Olympian gods. Their mission? To spread the peace and justice of the gods to a barbarian world.
And ship anything to you for free within 2 days.
If you pay an annual fee.
But a bunch of centuries later, they were kinda out of the loop. These chicks had never even heard of shotguns before.
Until the day a military plane crashed near the island. Determined to reconnect with the world and establish peace once again, the Amazons held a tournament to select a representative.
The final test requiring each lady to block a bullet from just a couple yards away. Damn, they don't mess around.
The winner was one of their youngest, a brave woman known simply as Diana.
And that's how she became the Wonder Woman.
Due to her warrior heritage, Wonder Woman was trained from a very young age in just about every aspect of combat you can imagine.
Cause what else is she gonna do on that island? She's a master with swords, axes, spears, bows, shields, hell, pretty much anything that isn't a gun.
Her Amazon physiology grants her super strength, super speed, heightened wisdom, and the ability to heal from most wounds almost instantly.
And she can fly, just like Superman. How else do you think she'd get around? An invisible jet? That's stupid. How'd you even remember where you parked it?
To further improve her deadliness, she carries a rather unique arsenal, among which are her iconic bracelets of submission.
That sounds like some weird BDSM shit.
Well, they kind of were, but the universe has been reset more than enough times to change all that, thank God.
Right. Anyway, those bracelets are her greatest tool for defense.
Forged by the smith god Hephaestus using the remains of Zeus's legendary Aegis shield, the bracelets are impervious to nearly anything, including gunfire, demon lightning, and Kryptonian heat vision, which can be hotter than the sun.
They can summon Zeus's lightning, or even the indestructible Aegis they were made from.
To avoid collateral damage, the bracelets also suppress some of Diana's strength. Taking them off vastly increases her godly power.
Oh, and she can use them to summon weapons like her magic sword.
Also forged by Hephaestus, this sword's edge is so sharp that it can slice through microscopic atoms. This means a precision strike from Wonder Woman can cut through nearly any material.
Man, this asbestos god makes some top-notch stuff. Wonder if he does commissions.
Well, he's not responsible for Diana's final weapon, the lasso of truth.
This unbreakable whip has the power to make anybody it touches tell the truth. Bad news for any cheating boyfriends she might have.
What other depraved thoughts must you be thinking?
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
Shall I kill him now, my queen?
Of course, she doesn't need weapons to prove her awesome combat skills.
According to Batman, Diana is the greatest melee fighter in the world, which is no small feat in a universe with people like Karate Kid, Deathstroke, and Batman himself.
Did you say the Karate Kid? Man, Daniel's son's really moved up in the world.
The point is, Wonder Woman is a master martial artist who's trained all her life. And while she has no official birth date, we do know she was born during the age of the Roman Empire, specifically when they employed centurions. Including the additional time she spent fighting in Valhalla before going back in time, this means Wonder Woman must be about 3,000 years old.
All things considered, she looks pretty damn good for her age. And that's more than enough time to become a master ass-kicker. It also helps that she's pretty darn quick. She's kept pace with Superman and defeated the speedster Professor Zoom while blind.
At one point, Wonder Woman was battling an ancient god who had fragmented himself into trillions of pieces, each spread to different corners of the universe. And while he summoned his pieces back at faster than light speed, Wonder Woman was able to stand in his way and block all of them.
That's insane! I mean, she's moving so fast there's like a bunch of her.
Moving thousands of times the speed of light can do that. In fact, she's moving so fast she's probably breaking all manners of quantum physics.
She's also ridiculously strong. She punched Doomsday into literal dust and helped pull the Earth around.
The force needed to move an object out of the sun's orbit equals around 1 1/1000th of the object's mass, including the Earth itself. Assuming Wonder Woman was pulling her fair share, this means she can lift 2.2 quintillion tons.
And Grandpappy Boomstick always told me women were the weaker sex. I don't see him lifting a third of the Earth.
She's also incredibly tough. Nuclear explosions hardly even faze her.
Oh yeah, she punched a warhead and tanked it point blank. And then one day, Superman, who can see atoms, decided to split one to test her magic sword. Surprise, surprise, it literally blew up in their faces. Wacky antics.
Even more impressive was her fight with Zoom, in which she took several light-speed punches which, according to her fellow Justice League member The Flash, hit like a white dwarf star. That would equal 2 billion megatons of force.
Unfortunately, Wendy's not invincible. She's got her own kryptonite, and it's a lot more common than radioactive alien rocks.
Her durability holds up well against almost everything, except for piercing weapons.
Which just seems like an unacceptable weakness when you're that strong. Knives, swords, spears, any kind of blade will do the trick, but especially bullets, which is probably why she's gotten so good at blocking them with those bracelets.
Unfortunately for swordsmen and sharpshooters, Diana doesn't go down easily.
In fact, a good stabbing is more than likely just gonna piss her off. And that's when you learn just how dangerous Wonder Woman can really be.
Before she would take up her superhero mantle, Carol was an army brat raised by Joe and Marie Danvers.
Inspired by her U.S. Navy dad, Carol joined the Air Force at 18 with the hopes of one day becoming an astronaut. Which sounds really cool, except, comic book outer space is way more dangerous than real outer space, which is already, pretty friggin' dangerous. Arnold, don't take off your... No!
You're not far off. After becoming head of security at NASA, Carol was caught up in an alien struggle, which resulted in an explosion of a device called the Psych Magnetron.
What's it now?
The Psych Magnetron was designed to bestow superhuman powers to the alien species known as the Kree. Caught close to the explosion, Carol seemed to be unaffected.
But, plot twist, her mom was an alien Kree all along.
And so, Carol's half-Kree, half-human genetics were fused and awakened, forging her into a superheroine the likes of which the world had never seen. Too bad she didn't even know about it for months.
Yeah, she'd black out sometimes and then wake up to hear of a new blonde superhero lady saving the day. It's like keeping your own secret identity a secret from yourself.
Eventually, she did figure it out and accepted her role as Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah, she's had a bunch of names like that, Warbird and Captain Whizbang, and not kidding about that one.
Until a certain Kree superhero and close friend passed on. Upholding the legacy of her mentor, she took up his heroic name.
And so Carol became known as Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel possesses incredible superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and durability. She resists fatal poisons, has a notable healing factor, and doesn't even need to eat or sleep for long periods of time.
She's got a ton of experience fighting with the Avengers, X-Men, and the spacefaring Starjammers. Oh, and she can friggin' fly.
And to top it off, she possesses incredible energy manipulation powers. She can fire photon blasts from her body, alter matter at a molecular level, and absorb enormous amounts of energy, which can augment her own power.
And when she absorbs enough energy, she busts out the big guns by transforming into her ultimate form and top-tier fire-type Pokemon, Binary. Thanks to some weird experiments done to her by the creepy-crawly brood aliens. First she gets her human and Kree bits smashed together, and then she gets her genes brooded to become a sun person?
As Binary, she is extraordinarily powerful on a cosmic scale. Directly connected to the power of a white hole, Binary can control all forms of energy, fly through space, move at the speed of light, and even control gravity.
Oh, she controls gravity. Big deal. Even I can do that. Watch this. Oh, God, what have I done?
Oh no, how sad.
I'm a monster! Here, I'll pour one out for you, buddy. Oh, wait!
Let's move on.
Ah!
While she has lost her binary powers before, she still maintains an instilled connection to white holes nearby and can summon the form when necessary. Similar to another long dormant power of hers, her hyper-awareness.
Her deja vu power. She can automatically predict her opponent's moves, sort of like Spider-Man's really OP spider sense.
With her slew of abilities, Marvel is a force to be reckoned with. It wasn't easy for her though, and she soon found herself wandering the universe in search of purpose.
But nobody got away with messing with her for long. She's tough enough to survive a nuclear blast, a shot from a disintegrator beam which could destroy the android vision in one shot, and even a direct hit from a tachyon laser.
Tachyons are a theoretical class of particles that travel faster than the speed of light and are capable of slicing through nearly anything.
Like an entire Kree starship? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the end of one of those.
Not only was Marvel able to take a hit from one of these, she could dodge subsequent shots as well.
But let's take it up a notch. As Binary, she's survived attacks from both the Phoenix Force and the Alephists, both of which are known for blowing up entire planets. Hell, she can wipe out planets on her own if she really wants to, 'cause she totally already has.
Even without her binary powers, Marvel could toss around and obliterate the remnants of this enormous asteroid.
Damn, that's impressive. Hey, Wiz, how come you've never mentioned how strong I am? I bet I could punch apart an asteroid.
Well, I don't know, Boomstick. I'd have to calibrate a new strength meter to accommodate your...
Fuck! Get up, that's two for squealing. So, she's super powerful, but she does reach some limits if she overuses her powers. You know, after blowing up a couple planets or whatever.
That and absorbing magical energy can be a dangerous gamble, though it doesn't stop her from taking on mystic monstrosities whenever she needs to.
'Cause Captain Marvel is one superhero who will never stop fighting, no matter what.
Oh, good. Looks like I didn't miss all the fun.
Another combatant.
Thanks. Right back at ya.
The winner is Wonder Woman.